we've got a brand new release from Haiboxing. This is the 18859E. Let's check it out. As always, guys, if you do want to pick this up, there's going to be an Amazon link in the description down below where you can pick it up. Whoa, got some spring shocks, definitely. A little bouncy. Let's check out the accessory pack first, and then we'll get on to the car. All right, starting off here in this little box, we've got a battery. All right, so we have got a 2-cell 850 milliamp battery pack. I think there's another one of these pre-installed in the car, but we'll have to check that out. We've got some extra body clips and a USB Type A to balance lead style charger. All right, and here we've got some stickers and a instruction manual. And here we've got a controller. It feels pretty good. It is capable of doing one-handed steering, which is always a plus. On the top of the controller here, we do have a steering trim option, a steering dual rates option, steering reverse, and a speed selector switch, and then just the on and off button. Overall though, feels like a good controller. The knob is nice and foamy and feels good in the hands. And we've got the car. A little bouncy on the shocks. I would have really liked to see oil-filled shocks in this bad boy, but these spring style shocks will do the trick. Let's get this peel off real quick. Good looking body. These bodies from Haiboxing are always a decent quality body, pretty durable. You're likely never going to crack them because of just how flexible they are, but the orange and black paint scheme does look pretty cool. One other thing I like, a lot of cheap RC car manufacturers will make these windows just black, so it's easier for them to paint the whole body, or in this case, dip it, or however they do it. But here you can see we do have clear windows, so it adds a nice little scale detail to the body. As we can see here, we do have the second 2S 850 milliamp battery pack pre-installed in the car. Right here, we have the multi-purpose ESC and receiver combo. These are standard DIN connectors, so if you have more regular battery packs like this, good chance they're gonna work inside of this RC car. Steering servo up here on the front, and then right next to that is our motor. This is a brushed motor, and according to the box, it's a 380 size. Oh, cool. I just noticed on the side of the box too, it does show that this has lights as well. That's a nice touch. Other than that, the highlights of this car is that it is four-wheel drive, as you can see, and we do have metal drive shafts here, so it should be pretty durable. Usually these things can take an absolute beating, as you guys have seen that we've done with these other Haiboxing branding cars. These things can usually take quite a beating. And these shocks are just held on with regular screws. It's not like they're molded to the body, so if you had a pair of oil shocks laying around, there's a good chance that you'd be able to mount them inside of this car. Let's turn this guy on real quick and see how fast it seems like it's gonna be. All right, so I got the transmitter on, plug the car in. We got a little power button on the left side of the car here. Hit that for a second. That is our steering. Pretty quick, you know, quick enough for a car in this price range and likely what you're gonna be doing with it. Let's set the speed selector switch to slow. All right, that seems like probably 10 to 15 miles an hour. I bet this is probably gonna get up to like 20, 25 miles an hour if I, ow, what am I doing? If I had to guess, probably 20, 25 miles an hour. You can see the headlights there. They are looking pretty sick. Ow, this thing's definitely got some power. Look at it go, holy crap. All right, well, this thing obviously has plenty of power for its size. Really looking forward to getting this thing out, seeing how fast it goes with the GPS, taking it to a skate park and doing a little bashing with it and seeing how much this thing can really handle. So I'm just gonna go top off these batteries so we have it full charge, and I'll see you guys out in the field. All right, well, as always, we're gonna be doing our speed test first. We do have the GPS zeroed out here. I'm gonna get this guy taped onto the car and we'll give this a shot. All right, GPS is taped on. We've got the transmitter set to the highest speed setting. Let's give it a shot. Thing's got some pretty fast, actually, honestly. Let me gonna turn down my steering dual rate a little bit. It's a little bit too sensitive. This is pretty quick, actually. I mean, I'd probably say 23 miles an hour, maybe something like that. There we go, that's full speed there on pavement, so that should give us kind of the most realistic speed. Whoa, all right, come on. Oh, I think I got something caught in the wheel. All righty. Let's see what we got. Womp womp, 17 miles an hour. Not quite as fast as I was thinking it was. Is the speed? Yeah, the speed switch is set to the highest speed. Well, 17 miles an hour. We've definitely seen slower cars in this price and size. So let's go have some fun with this thing. All right, I've currently got the steering dual rate set to about 50%. Let's give that a shot and see how well it does. Oh yeah, I mean, that already feels quite a bit better. Whoa! Oh, I'm getting covered. Woo, holy crap. I'm covered in dust. This thing's pretty mean. Dual rates at around 50% seem like it's doing the trick, especially on pavement. On gravel, it's still a little bit swirly, but not bad. Meow. All right, I wanted to see just how well this thing does in some of this, this is like a relatively tall grass, I would say on the longer side. Hasn't been mowed in quite a while because we are just through fall. And I just want to see how well it does, because a lot of times you'll have a car that is a monster truck kind of like this, but when, it works really good on pavement or gravel, but maybe not so much in grass. Whoa! So just wanted to kind of give this a quick test real quick, find like the tallest grass, like say right here, and see how good it does. And honestly, it seems like it's working pretty good. All right, let's head over into the skate park here real quick and see how this thing does going off some jumps. I'll tell you, on pavement, this thing moves. Whoa! Oh, it almost hit me. I'd be willing to bet full speed this thing would clear that guardrail. A lot of these smaller RC cars do not quite have the speed to get over it, but I'm thinking this one does. Let's give it a shot real quick. Hopefully this doesn't break it. That would be a short video. Oh, I missed it. Oh, okay. We gotta try this again. All right, let's go from here. Oh, it did it. Oh, that was a hard landing. Four-wheel drive, still working good. No broken parts. Let's keep bashing. Oh! And we'll go over it again. Oh, perfect. Oh, would have been nice if we would have landed though. So far, first impressions of this thing, it is working really good. I had a couple of times when I was using it over in the gravel where it almost seemed like maybe a bigger rock somehow got caught in the drive shaft or something, and it bound up one of the wheels for like a second or two, and then it would release, like making the car kind of spin out. But on pavement, going off jumps, a little bit of gravel, whoa! So far, this thing's holding up really good. Oh, we'll do a wheelie from a dead stop. Let's see. No wheelie. Give it one more shot. Nope. The traction is so good with the four-wheel drive, and this thing is balanced so perfectly. Whoa! That you're definitely not getting any wheelies, unless maybe you're going up a hill or something like that. Whoa! Ah! Oh, come on. I don't think it has enough juice to quite flip itself over on its own. No self-righting on this one. Oh! Oh, that is how you break things, running into the edge of these ramps. Nothing broken yet. Four-wheel drive is still good. So this is the 18859, I believe that's the model number, E at the end. The most sold RC car on Amazon, which I've done 2 or 3 videos on in the past, is just the 18859. So this, I believe the E stands for enhanced or something like that. And I believe the difference is the steel drive shafts maybe that 380 size motor is a little bit bigger. I'm not totally sure though. It's still a brush motor. It is not brushless, so you're not quite in the price range yet of a brushless RC car, but you could definitely probably throw one in this if you want to. Definitely hit the like button on this video. Let me know in the comments down below if you'd like to see how big of a motor we could put in a small RC car like this. I'm gonna keep bashing here at the skate park for a couple more minutes, and then I think I wanna go over to one of the baseball diamonds and just see how it rips on a little bit of dirt. Let's go. Oh! Oh no! She's stuck. All right, I'm gonna do something kind of stupid, but I just wanna show you guys how durable these things are, because I know a lot of people in this price range, a lot of times you're getting these for your kid or something like that, just as kind of like a first RC car. I've literally seen these at skate parks since I started making videos. I wanna show you guys just how durable I think this is by throwing it probably 20 something feet in the air. And then we're gonna keep using it after that, hopefully, assuming it's not broken, but I think it'll handle I think it will handle the flight. So I'm gonna hold on right here. Ready, 3, 2, 1. Probably 20 feet. And right down on the bottom, right on the wheels. I don't see anything broken. Four-wheel drive still works. Driving still works. Oh, one of our lights did pop out of the socket, as you see there, but we could stick that back in, no problem. Ah! I did not mean to do that. That was not fair. We're gonna do this one more time, but we're gonna kind of throw it more further this time. Again, just showing you guys how much this thing can handle. And there she is. Oh, I saw something. I thought I saw something come off. Was it a light? Where'd it go? Maybe it was just the light flapping around. Steering still works. Four-wheel drive still works. I don't hear any weird grinding or anything like that. This thing is still taking an absolute beating. Like I said, that light popped out of the socket, but we could easily stick that in. But for the sake of having fun, we're gonna leave it there for now. Let's keep going. Also, we're still on the very first battery. We have not gotten into the second one yet. We've been recording for just over 15 minutes at this point of pretty hardcore usage. So that's pretty good battery life. I'd expect somewhere around 20 minutes, 25 minutes of, like, relatively speaking, constant use. Whoa, she rips. All right, I'm gonna do a quick range test here. I'm gonna try to drive all the way around the baseball diamond. This isn't crazy far, but realistically, because of how small this thing is, you're not gonna be driving more than this far away anyways. So I'm just curious if it'll make it, and it does. It's definitely running a little bit low on battery, I think. It looks like it's slowing down. Man, she rips. Well, that's it for this video. Like I said, if you guys want to pick this thing up, link in the description down below. If you guys like this kind of stuff, make sure you guys subscribe. We're posting videos pretty much every week or every other week. I do have a newborn son. Actually, crap, I probably can't say newborn anymore because he's coming up on almost a year old, which is absolutely crazy. Life is a little bit busy right now, but I'm trying to do all I can to get videos out every week, but lately it's been like every other week. So, like this video if you liked it. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.